Hello YouTube. Today on Kelly's Rambling Reviews, we're going to do just a quick little comparison of the brand new Coke Zero Sugar to the original Coke Zero. This is the black can versus the new red can with black writing. If you haven't heard about it, they are going to be replacing this with this soon. So what do I think of it? Well, let's just jump right into it. I'm not going to be drinking these and doing them because that's just kind of dumb. I am a Coke Zero fanatic. I have been drinking this for about 10 years. I used to drink regular Coca-Cola, and I went on Atkins and I couldn't have sugar, so I switched to this. And when I went off Atkins years ago, I figured why not stay with the Zero? And I got used to it. I got to the point where if I drank regular soda, like Coca-Cola, I could taste that syrup in there and the aftertaste. It just ruined it for me. Kind of like a fruitiness that's not supposed to be there. So this will be interesting, but I wanted to give a quick little background because I didn't used to drink Diet. I used to hate the aftertaste, aspartame or whatnot, will you? And still, even to this day, if I have a choice between Diet Coke and Coke Zero, I will always take Coke Zero. It just tastes a little bit better to me. So this new one comes along. Finally, it's available. It was at Walmart in my state of Washington. Nowhere else had it. No Safeway, no Albertsons, nothing like that. They will. Everybody will have this soon. You won't be able to find this soon. So if you like this and you don't want to change, buy it now. There's a lot of controversy because obviously Coke in the 80s decided to make new Coke and people hated it and rejected it. And so when I saw that they were doing this, I was kind of upset. I was like, why would you do that? Did you not learn your lesson? Some suit somewhere in an office is just like, hey, I need to justify my job. Let's change Coke again. Whatever the cause may be, here's how I feel about it. So my first sip of this, it had been in the fridge for, I'm gonna set that down. This had been in the fridge for about 8 to 9 hours. Then I put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. So I got it pretty cold, probably not the usual 32 degrees that I like it, but cold enough. So I took that out, I put a little bit in a glass, and I had someone else try it with me. She does not like diet soda at all. Usually we'll take a sip and just bitter beer face it. So I gave her about a shot glass full, and she did finish it. My first impressions are they didn't kill this, okay? If you like this, you'll probably be able to stand this. Now, let me dispel some myths. I read and watched quite a few reviews before I tried it because I couldn't find it. One of the reviews, somebody said it's more spicy. Somebody said nutmeg or something. No, none of that. No. That's not true. And then another one said it tastes more like Diet Pepsi. Still not true. I can't stand Pepsi. Pepsi is artificial cola flavor trying to impersonate Coca-Cola. It's too sweet. You can look on the normal cans. It's like 10 calories more for a normal Pepsi than it is a normal Coke. It's too sweet. It's too fake. This actually tastes more like regular Coca-Cola. Believe it or not, I know I'm wearing the shirt. I'm not hype machine. I'm not paid by them. My first impression was this tastes like I'm almost drinking a can of, I'm going to say the high fructose corn syrup because you can't really get sugar in cans, but it tastes more like the sugar Coke. Now, stop. Don't rush out and buy it going, they solved it. It doesn't taste like Diet anymore. It still has a little diety taste, but one of the reviews said that Coke Zero has a little bit more of a chemically taste and it's gone in this. That's true. This has a little more of a synthetic taste, especially in the aftertaste, that you don't notice with this because the flavor in this is pushed up a little more, so it covers a lot of that. So it kind of just tastes like you're drinking a real Coke. This may actually branch out to a few more regular Coke drinkers who are thinking about, for dieting purposes or just not having the extra calories. They may be able to do this. When I first drank carbonated sodas, let me rephrase that, diet carbonated sodas, I started with those that were told to me that would be the least diety tasting, and which was true. Root beer, Diet Dr. Pepper, and Coke Zero Cherry. Coke Zero Cherry is where I started. Those masked the diet flavors the most. This now is the king, in my opinion, of masking the diet flavor and tasting the closest to regular Coca-Cola that you can get while having 0 calories. That being said, if I was to say, we're gonna toss Diet Coke out of this comparison and just these two. If the diety aftertaste on this is 100%, there's still some here, but it's literally like 20%, maybe even a little lower. They have gotten close enough where they have almost gotten rid of the diety aftertaste. But any regular Coke snob who drinks regular Coke, especially sugar out of the bottle, is going to taste the difference. Is it? No. Is it? Yeah. Is it? No. It's here. They may actually even tell you, in a pinch, I could drink that. The person I was sampling this with said You might go to a McDonald's or something and they might accidentally give you, if they serve this, they don't, they serve diet, but let's just pretend. If they serve this to you, you might take a sip and be like, you may not even, if you were expecting regular Coke, you may not notice. You know, or if you were expecting Diet Coke and you got this, you might think, this isn't right. I think they gave me regular Coke. This doesn't taste diety enough. That's how good this is. It's pretty good. Now, I'm not telling you that if you love this, that you're going to automatically love this. I think the change between the two is not like night and day. I think they improved it a little bit so it tastes more like natural regular Coke. But if you like the taste of Coke Zero, and I'll say this in a way that this is not a negative, Coke Zero tastes more muted, more, I don't want to use the word watered down, but imagine if you took like coca-cola and added like an eighth of a cup more sparkling seltzer water, but not more flavor. That to me is how this tastes. This is a little closer to like a seltzer, but not, it's not a seltzer. If you've never had this, don't expect a seltzer. It's just this tastes a little more pulled back. This has a little bit more of the, dare I use the word sweetness? No, that's not the right word. The flavor. It has a little bit more of the flavor, which gets it closer to regular Coca-Cola. And this is just a little bit more muted. So if you've grown accustomed to this and you like that kind of pulled back, but still tastes like Coke, but kind of a little bit slightly maybe more, I don't want to use the word refreshing, just not quite full Coke flavor, you're still going to like this. Probably maybe better than this. But if you know, if you've drinking a regular Coke sugar in a bottle and went, that stuff's good, but I got to stick with my Zero, this will be great for you. You will love it. I am not going to have a problem switching to this, and I am a fanatic. What I've done is I've started drinking this, I've had about 6 cans. I don't drink soda normally on its own. I have it like with a meal, like with a burger or a steak or something. I've had about 6 cans of this, and then I went back and had one of these, and I could taste the difference, and I was like, you know what? At first I was worried. I was like, I don't know if I can switch. I think I can. I think I'm not going to have any problem. This just tastes more like normal Coke, and after a week, my body will adjust to that flavor, and I bet if I tried this in a month, I'd be like, yeah, that's not as good as I remember. But that doesn't mean that there's not going to be some hardcore Zero fanatics out there that are going to be like, I don't like it. I don't want this new stuff. I don't want it. You can't please everybody all the time. That is a truth that is never going to change. But I think that for the generalized public or soda drinkers, if you allow yourself to not hate the fact that it's change, because that's what it is change, and you are open-minded, I think you will appreciate that this does in fact taste closer to actual Coca-Cola. I'm quite amazed, actually. They did a pretty good job. Especially, I look at the ingredients, you know, in case anybody's interested, and they do both seem pretty close. They both list water as the first ingredient. They both list caramel color as the next ingredient. They both list phosphoric acid as the next ingredient. They both list aspartame as the next ingredient. Potassium benzate, I can't quite read it, it's dark and small. To protect taste, natural flavors. It looks like it's it really does look like the ingredients are the same. I don't know what they've done here, whether they've just slightly increased the natural flavors to make it, I don't know. Why didn't they do this originally? I think if I had to say it, for the true Coke taste, this is an improvement and it is better. Again, if you just really love this and you don't like that full-in-your-face Coke flavor, you may not like this as much. Would you be able to switch because you're not going to have a choice? Probably. Maybe you'll go to Diet Coke. I don't know. But this tastes more like the original, real thing. This tastes a little bit more chemically. And I did not think that I would be making a video saying that. I thought I was going to get up here and rant and rave and say, I hate this. Or sorry, I hate this. This is great. Why I got to go out and buy as many of these as I can right now. No, I think this is going to be great. I think this is going to be a good step forward. There's going to be an adjustment period where people are going to push back and resist because it's changed. People don't like change. They like consistent things in their life. And when they change too much, it upsets them. But I would advise you, if you can, go out and get one of these, especially if you just find it in the bottle. I had to buy a 12-pack because I couldn't find the bottles, plastic bottles. Buy one and freeze it good. Get it real cold, not like slushy, but get it down to like 32, 34 degrees because Coke is best served cold, and give it a try. Because if you wait too long, you're going to go to the supermarket. They're not going to have these anymore. And your best bet is to go and buy as many of these as you can if you really love that. I won't be buying the black anymore because I'm fine with this. I think this is a great upgrade, and it doesn't have that syrupy, high fructose corn syrup aftertaste, which I cannot stand. It's just too much. I can't do that anymore. So personally, I'm going to be fine with this. I'm happy with this. I think they did a good thing. It's just because of that faux pas they did in the 80s, they got some egg on their face still, and they're going to have to try to prove it. But I think they've done a good job here. So if you've been on the fence about this, or you've heard about it and you're not sure, in my humble opinion, and I'm a Coke Zero drinker, I'm not just a guy who's trying them to let you know, I think this is a worthy upgrade. I think it's good, and I think that most people aren't going to have a problem going to it. So give it a try. This is the Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. I guess they're not calling it Coke Zero anymore. It's just called Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. I would say that is true. If you love the Coca-Cola flavor, the true quintessential Coca-Cola flavor, this is more delicious. So that is my little quick, from the hip review on this. I just wanted to get something out there because I didn't feel like there was enough videos, and a lot of them are people putting on blindfolds, and that doesn't really tell you anything. I thought I would delve in and just kind of give you my impression from someone who's been drinking this long time and will now be switching to this with very little issue. On my second can, I was like, all right, I'm a convert. It's good. So don't worry too much. If you see one out in the wild, try it. I think it's pretty good stuff. I think I'm not going to say they've got a hit on their hands, but they've definitely got an improvement after you get over the little bit of an adjustment period. Because let's face it, if you're addicted to this, you're probably used to the chemical flavor to a point where, like to me, the high fructose corn syrup tastes gross now. Back in the day, I could drink the high fructose corn syrup, and this kind of thing, diet, tasted gross. Once you swap over, this tastes better, more fluid, not so sticky and syrupy. And this just carries on that tradition in a good way. So good job, Coke. I think you did good. I think you did a good thing here. If you want to leave your comments down, your opinion in the comments, you can go ahead and do that. I know there's going to be some people who are like, I'm not changing. I love this. That's totally fine. I felt that way at first too. But then I tried this with an open mind, and it's good. It's good. I'm sorry to those of you who are going to lose your Coke Zero, but the Coke Zero Sugar, I think, is a good upgrade. I have not tried it with any spirits yet, but I'm sure it will go well with rum still. So this is Kelly's Rambling Review signing out with the new Coke Zero Sugar. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.